Hi Aries, welcome to your reading. Let's see what's going on for you and what you need to know right now for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Private readings are available down below if you're interested. And let's see what's going on for you for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. We have the Firefly as your first card out, the Buffalo, and the Dragon. Okay, you see potential in something. All right, it starts off a little small, a little here, a little there, nothing too crazy, but you're like, wait a minute. Ooh, and you're dedicated here with the B. Very much like locked in. You see the light in something, or there's something that has caught your eye. There's something that really speaks to you. And with the Buffalo, this represents somebody who is determined, they're committed, no matter what happens, no matter what ups or downs or surprises that life may throw, they're so focused on that light, on that pure, powerful energy. And it's just like, it's motivating. It's really inspiring. There seems to be maybe realizations that are coming up or epiphanies. And it just, yeah, I get that with the dragon as well. Like epiphanies and realizations, especially as you're investing a lot in your well-being and your health and your diet and your fitness and just making necessary adjustments so that you feel your very best. And it just feels here with this dragon, you're making a lot of progress. You're seeing your vision come to life. There's something that you have been really working at consistently. No matter what, you haven't given up. You truly have not lost your focus or lost faith or lost hope at all. Yeah, and here we have it. So this is gonna be, what's at the bottom? So we have the bee, the wolf, and the mouse. This could definitely be about your career. This could definitely be about your job or, something that you're studying or practicing. And your hard work is paying off. Your dedication is really paying off. So let's see here what's going on for Aries. You're having this vision for a reason, or whatever it is that you desire. It's because there's a version of you in the future who has it. There's a reason why you have these desires, that want. There's a reason why you feel drawn towards that thing, because there's a version of you that has it already. You're just shifting to that timeline. Okay, so Emperor, Ace of Wands, and the Devil. What's going on for Aries? Got a lot of yellowy energy. Even the dragon represents your solar plexus, and that's yellow. So you might need to work with that color. What's going on for Aries? This fell out on top of the Devil. It's the Seven of Pentacles. Time is the Devil, is what I'm getting. Something about time or impatience, or we have Seven of Wands. 7-7. And then the Tower. Okay. Lovers, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. Something about the full moon in Scorpio coming up may be relevant or could be important or significant, or maybe there's information that comes in or some sort of shakeup. We'll talk about that. That's over here. You can't see it over here. So starting off with the Emperor, this is your energy, Aries, where you're feeling in control, you're feeling empowered, you're in your strength, you know what the fuck you want, you know who the fuck you are, and you're just a freaking boss. Like, you are really just leaning into this strong, confident, leading, secure, like you believe in yourself so much. You don't have any wavering doubt or worry, and if you do have worries, they're not getting in the way, or you're being very responsible and smart and wise. And yeah, feels very, very good. And we have the Ace of Wands. So there's something here that you're beginning. There's something that you're initiating here. You're striking that match. You're on fire. You're feeling that drive. You're feeling that force. You're feeling that rhythm, that momentum. Creative energy is just like through the roof. If this is about a relationship here, because I do have to throw that out, we have the Lovers. We don't have any cups, but Lovers, if there is something coming up about a relationship, very passionate, strong physical attraction. I'm seeing things are really like sparks are flying, Now, the Devil coming out after, a little bit of a concern. Maybe this is saying moving too fast, right? Maybe Seven of Pentacles says like, yo, slow it down, or but we're gonna have to see why the devil is here. But the devil can represent a few things. It could be obsessions, addictions, control. Maybe this is where you have the need to be perfect all the time, or not knowing when to stop, or when enough is enough, or when to take a break from something, or just ease off the gas. This is where you lose control. So I guess Ace of Wands and the devil, this is where things could become like a wildfire. With that match, you strike this match and you're like, whoa, fire, awesome. But then it becomes destructive, or something about this could become unhealthy. So we'll have to see what that is. 7 of Pentacles after the devil, that actually fell out on top of the devil. So it's like, for some reason you kind of expected that, or it's not really a surprise. Not too much of a surprise. Not sure why. Maybe that was your intention going into this, and there's that little voice in the back of your mind, and now it like manifested itself. We'll have to see. But 7 of Pentacles could even just be saying like just the need for you to continue to keep trusting yourself, because maybe the devil just representing something that's holding you back, or it's a blockage that you have to overcome, right? And even with the buffalo, we talked about blockages and setbacks, or, twists, turns, things that come up out of the blue that are unexpected, but having to persevere and be resilient. So perhaps that's what this is saying, from the devil to the 7 of Pentacles, having to stick it out and be resilient and show some sort of resistance to whatever this like temptation is. Okay, so 7 of Pentacles to a 7 of Wands. This is maybe where we're having to protect ourselves, put our foot down, assert ourselves, set a boundary. You may feel untrusting of something, or even of your ideas, right? I trust my ideas and direction. And then the 7 of Wands, where you're feeling a little suspicious or a little unguarded. You're moving down territory that's not familiar or out of your comfort zone, maybe. 7 of Wands to then the Tower. I mean, this is where we lose control. 7 of Wands, we're trying to hold on for control. We're trying to protect ourselves. We're trying to defend ourselves or something that we are so devoted to. And then the Tower comes in and it's like everything just happening outside of your control and you have to surrender to it. 7 of Wands, you struggle with surrendering to this. So this probably is there's a situation here that you're controlling too much, or you're trying to like maintain and stay on top of everything, especially as the Emperor, right? Really, you're trying to be in control, and then it's almost like that took a turn for not maybe the greatest. Okay, the Lovers at the bottom. So this can represent a relationship, a soulmate energy. This can also just represent like a choice, a commitment. But, Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles and the Lovers. This could be saying to like ease your way into this, whatever this commitment is, or a promise that's being made. If this is a relationship, this is like being intentional with the actions and planning ahead. What is it? What's that? I'm trying to, there's something on the tip of my tongue. It's like being consistent, but with intention, like I don't know. It's not coming to me, but anyways, Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Could be discovering some sort of information or facts, conversations, news might be coming on in. But whatever this is that you're seeing now, seeing clearly, maybe it's after this Tower moment, maybe it's after this shakeup, it just confirms for you, 8 of Pentacles, to keep going, to keep persevering, to keep investing, that your efforts are paying off, or what you're working on, what you're doing, it's working. It's the adjustments that you're making from a 7 of Pentacles to the 8 of Pentacles. So you're moving up to the next level, right? Or I see here, Spirit is saying you have to make some kind of adjustment. It's with the Devil, the 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, and the Tower. A needed adjustment here. So maybe this is an adjustment in a relationship. We'll have to look into that. Okay. And I'm going to use this deck. Let's take a look into the Emperor and the Ace of Wands. I feel like that goes nicely together. Emperor, Ace of Wands for Aries. Justice and the Eight of Cups. One more. And the World. So there's something that you're leaving or you're transitioning out of. It looks like you've evolved or you've learned a lesson. You've broken some sort of habit or cycle or routine. Like you've ascended to the next level. Spirit says it's time to start fresh, or it's time to move on, or it's time to move in a new direction. And therefore you're like, yeah, I agree. It is time. I'm ready. I'm ready for the next step. I'm ready for this new phase. I'm ready to start over. I'm ready to learn and grow and experience and try new things. I'm ready for that. Ace of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. There might be a little bit of discomfort or awkwardness, but you're aware that it's mostly just like your mind, your ego trying to keep you safe and just trying to like prepare you in case something were to happen. You're aware that, okay, this is just my mind playing tricks on me. I'm going to do it anyways. I'm going to push myself regardless. I'm going to take my time. I'm not going to, rush right on in. I'm going to think things out. I'm being cautious, but I know what I want, or I see clearly. I know exactly. I see clearly. So then, then we have the Devil. So let's see what the Devil is for Aries. This is where you're like losing control or feeling powerless or stuck. Let's see. Why is the Devil here for Aries? The Tower and the Five of Swords. This is where you're not trusting yourself or others. You don't want to lose. You don't want to fail. Who does, right? Two of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Knight of Wands. You could be skeptical of what somebody's intentions are towards you. It's like, what do you want from me? Can I trust you? You just want me for my money, or you just want me because of my status, or because of how I look, or what I have to offer. Like, what are your true intentions? I don't trust you. I'm skeptical. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. This is the bottom. So the Devil, the Five of Swords. This is where, people are playing games, mind games. There seems to be some sort of competition. Then there's the fear of losing control, especially the Five of Swords. Five of Swords, he wants to be on top. He wants to be a winner. He will do anything to avoid failure, judgment. Well, he probably doesn't give a fuck if he's being judged, to be honest. But this is somebody who likes to be in control and likes to have the power and likes to have the upper hand. And then we have the Tower to the Two of Cups. So it's like maybe there's someone's energy has changed recently, or somebody here, maybe you have had like a realization or epiphany, and other person doesn't like that or feels powerless when it comes to you, or doesn't seem to have the same effect on you. Or I'm seeing like there's this connection here. This is talking about a connection. So we're looking into the Devil and we're like, well, what is this? It's probably you and another. Scorpio energy out here, Capricorn energy, right? Scorpio and Gemini as well. And Aries, your energy. So there's something being highlighted within this relationship that seems to be like a power imbalance, or someone seems to have the upper hand or has control or gets to kind of dictate when things happen, and then they withhold, or it's like they pick and choose and it's unpredictable and it's just like destructive or chaotic, but then it's also very intense. But then it's like, yeah, Two of Cups and the Devil, it's like this most extreme, intense connection, but then something about it's not stable. Two of Cups and a Tower, this seems like not very stable at all, or whatever foundation that was once built, it's like it's crashing down because it needs to be rebuilt on something better, or There's like trust issues. Dude, I don't know. I'm just throwing things around. Yeah, we did have trust issues come up with that Seven of Wands from earlier. So why is the Seven of Pentacles here? So it's like this shakeup or this tower moment is not really a surprise, or it seems like it's something that you anticipated, or you were kind of waiting for. Seven of Pentacles for Aries. Three of Swords. Ow! Yeah, it's like you were like, yep, just stab. Here's my heart. Stab me right there. Here, I'll hand you the blade. Like, what the here's the sword. Stab my fucking heart. Do it while I expect it to happen. Like, I don't know. This is the weirdest shit. Okay. Let's pull a few more on this. Seven of Pentacles. We have the Page of Wands. Okay. I mean, at least you have this optimistic approach, right? And the Four of Cups. So, I mean, this could be representing where you're having positive outlook on a situation that is very painful and heartbreaking, and maybe there's betrayal, maybe there's loss, maybe there's backstabbing, but yet the Page of Wands, it's like you look at this from like a hopeful, optimistic, and trusting, like, okay, this serves a purpose. Like, I know this hurts right now, but there's a reason behind this, or, you know, this is going to lead me to a blessing in disguise, or like, you know, you have this unwavered hope and optimism. And again, it goes back to like the firefly and the buffalo and the dragon, where it's like you have this little, even if it's just the tiniest glimmer of hope or potential, or this light, you grab onto it. You do not lose hope. So even if you're in the most darkest situations, you're constantly searching for the positivity, or you're constantly searching for the good in situations, knowing that like this will pass, this is temporary, this won't last, sort of thing. There's a hidden blessing in this situation, even if I can't see it right now. Okay, Seven of Wands. Try the Seven of Wands for Aries. Strength. Yeah, you are a very powerful person, very powerful soul. You have such this strength and this ability to overcome even the most challenging situations. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. You still allow yourself to dream, even in periods where you're literally struggling, or, you know, finances are shit, or maybe your health is not the best, or you're under the weather, but like with your ability to remain strong and fierce, and you just have this unwavering trust within yourself, within the divine, within spirit, like you know you're always protected and everything's always working out for you. Five of Pentacles to the Knight of Cups. You're always just dreaming of better things that lie ahead, or it's like you don't focus on the lack, you focus on what is / what will become. Strength, Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. Like you listen to your heart. You really have a strong heart, a strong beating heart, and the High Priestess, Nine of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. You just believe, if I keep working, if I keep pushing, if I don't give up, I will get my wish. I will have everything that I desire. It's mine. It's not going to miss me. You know that. You just have this strength about you. Okay, why is the Tower here? Now you got the Tower coming in twice. Talking about the Tower. Okay, Ten of Pentacles reversed. Some of you are moving. And maybe it's not what you expected. Maybe it's not what you had wanted or anticipated. Five of Cups flipping out, of course, right? Talking about the Tower for Aries and the Emperor. We keep going back to where we started with the Emperor was at the bottom, the High Priestess. Okay, so the Tower with the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So some sort of foundation in your life is crumbling. Okay, a relationship, a job, an environment where you live. Like there's something significant in your life that seems to be changing. And initially you might be like, damn, like this fucking stinks. Like this is not what I wanted. I'm crying. I'm a mess. I feel stuck. I feel powerless. I feel like, woe is me. This is the worst. But you're not in that energy for very long because you're like, hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. I am the creator of my own reality. Like, let me not underestimate my own power. I have a map. I have a plan. I just need to follow. I just need to stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Okay, feel your feelings. Let it out. Do not suppress it. But you got to keep moving forwards with the Emperor, right? And this is self-mastery here. You're not allowing your emotions to control you. You're not letting the outside dictate you and how you experience your reality. Like, you seem to be kind of like shape-shifting through this. Like, as your reality is changing, your life is changing, you're going through all these shifts and even potential loss. You just have this strength, this ability to overcome what some may see as impossible. It's like, yet you're doing it. You're walking, you're talking, you're literally a living example, living proof. You know? So this is where Five of Cups and Emperor, this is where you're taking responsibility for your actions, certain choices you made. How did you end up here? And just accepting it and doing something about it. Not being defeated. You're not defeated at all. Hell fucking no. And High Priestess at the bottom. Again, there's just this deep inner knowing that you have, that you're being pushed towards, let's see, 10 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles. You know it's going to take, and then the 9 of Cups. You know it's going to take a bit of work, a lot of faith, a lot of trust, dude. High Priestess with the 10 of Wands. This is a lot of inner strength, a lot of spiritual strength. But here you are, you're showing up, you're putting in the work, you're dedicating yourself, your eyes on the prize, 9 of Cups. You get your wish, you're getting your wish. You're getting your fucking wish. No ifs, ands, or buts. You're willing to do whatever it takes. Well, within reason, you know. I don't know, this is heavy. Powerful, inspiring, but it feels dense. It feels a little heavy. How about the Lovers? For Aries, Ace of Pentacles reversed. So there could be some sort of delay or missed opportunity. Let's see, the 9 of Pentacles. How about the Lovers? And the Chariot with the 4 of Swords at the bottom. This is pushing you towards self-discovery. So even if this is about a relationship here, and maybe something about the timing's not right, or Spirit is saying that you need to invest in yourself as number one, and that you don't lose yourself in another. All right, it's good to have that healthy independence. Let's see, what's 4 of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse just tells me that there's like a delay, or maybe it's like a temporary setback. You need more time, or you need, there's something you're having to initiate or take action towards, and it's about yourself, or it's about your routine, it's about your lifestyle, so that you're able to have a solid foundation. You want to have a foundation on something solid, like a rock, not sand, you know? And if this is about a relationship, same thing. You want it to be built on a solid foundation, something that's not going to just be wiped away, something that will be sustainable. Ace of Pentacles in reverse says this isn't something that could be long lasting with the current energy, current environment, current approach. Something's got to change, and it stems from within you with the 9 of Pentacles and the Chariot, and also about your confidence within yourself, the value you place in yourself, your self-worth. So 4 of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. This is also like an energy of like meditation, and if you can see it and visualize it in your mind's eye, it's kind of like, what do we say at the beginning? If you have this desire, if you have this want, you want this thing, there's a version of you that already has it, right? And so when you're going to sleep, you like saturate your mind, you see whatever it is that you desire, you picture yourself, you visualize it, you feel it, you know, and put yourself in that and embody it, you know? because it's already yours. It actually takes you a lot closer, a lot faster. But yeah, Four of Swords, you're chilling, you're surrender, you're embracing, you're allowing, you trust in, you have ultimately like all the faith, all the trust. Knight of Pentacles to the Page of Swords. You may start a new job in the near future. Might be doing something online. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Swords. There might be a message that you receive in the near future, or a phone call, or a text, or some kind of news. Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Like, be on the lookout for some sort of news. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Three of Cups. Some sort of good news coming in. Something you'll be celebrating. Something positive that's gonna just really light you up. Seven of Cups reversed, so it's clarity as well. And the Page of Swords, double confirmation. Four of Pentacles at the bottom. Someone could have even been withholding, telling you something, waiting for the right moment or waiting for the right timing to express or bring clarity. Okay, Four of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Ace. Or sorry, not the Ace, the Fool. Four of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Fool. Waiting for the right moment to take this leap of faith, or to take this action, or to reveal oneself, or reveal their true feelings, or, you know. So this is great. This is very good. This is a positive outcome over here. Maybe it took a little while to get off the ground, but what matters is that it's here now. So the Three of Cups with the Seven of Cups reverse, whatever that's being illuminated, or whatever it is that you're finding out, you're happy about it. You're relieved. You made the right choice, you know? Like, there's no regret about it. Like, you're just, everything's coming together. Everything seems to be lining up and falling into place. And it's really fucking good. And this is, again, what you were imagining, visualizing, seeing, feeling, calling in. You just had that unwavering trust and faith within yourself, within the plan, and just trust in the process. You set your GPS. It's almost kind of like you're in a boat. I don't know, I'm seeing this in my mind's eye. You're in a boat, and you know you're trying to get to an island, and you set the coordinates, and you press a button, and the boat's going to take you there, even no matter what kind of storms might come by, or how crazy the waters are. You just stay in that fucking boat, because it's going to take you to that island, that destination. Don't jump off the boat. You're fine. Like, you know, the boat won't sink. You're good. You know, I don't fucking know, but like, this is going to be all right. This is going to be better than all right. It's going to be fabulous. It's going to be incredible. So even the Four of Pentacles and the Sun, it's like, hold on to the hope, hold on to the optimism, hold on to the dreams, hold on to your faith, hold on to this vision, hold on to your desire, whatever this is. Fucking hold on to it. Don't you dare let it go for even a second. Don't. Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is like, you're dedicated, you're consistent, you're putting in the effort, you are showing up regularly, you don't quit, you ain't quitting. You're so close. Like, Eight of Pentacles, you're 2 away from the 10. Kind of the Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Cups, right? You working towards your wish. Why? Because you want it. Why? Because there's a version of you who has it already. There's a version in the future of you who already is experiencing what you seek, what you desire. You're just shifting to it. You're in that boat. You know? Get into that island, whatever the island has, whatever your desire is. All right, so we have the Queen of Wands and then the Five of Wands. Nine of Wands, which was your determination to not quit. Seven of Wands, the King of Wands. Look at all this fucking fire. Okay, so here you have it. Nine of Cups, Queen of Wands. You are literally in the process of creating and calling in and manifesting and building your desire reality, your dream life. It's literally unfolding as we speak. Now, are there some obstacles? Are there some challenges with the Five of Wands? Yeah. Are there people around you that could be testing you or trying to keep you stuck or making you question if you should give up, or is this realistic or whatever? Sure. Are some of these obstacles that are taking place, is it kind of, some of you, is this like self-fulfilled, or like you kind of brought this on yourself? Maybe, right? Queen of Wands, she's a creator. What is she creating? Drama? Are you doing this to yourself? Are you, like, choose your battles carefully is also what I'm getting from this. But A little bit of pressure. Again, nothing you ain't afraid of. Buffalo. You can handle the sweat. You can handle the fire. You can handle the burn. You know, you feel that fire. You keep pushing through. It's like walking on fire. I also feel like some people are competing for your attention or competing for your love, or like just a little side message, a little side tangent. There's some people in your life that admire you and want to spend more time with you, or you're this person's wish fulfillment, but there might be people that are like kind of competing for your attention at this time. So that's something else I'm getting. 9 of Wands, 7 of Wands, and then the King of Wands. It kind of feels like this is either you not representing, but this is you proving to yourself that you're capable. And yeah, okay, so there might be outside forces against you, or people that are testing you, or situations that are saying the opposite. You're so focused on what you desire, it doesn't even matter. Like, you're just showing up here unwavering, focused, determined, consistent, hardworking, disciplined. You ain't quitting, you ain't giving up. I've been saying that this entire fucking reading, man. 8 of Swords, and then the 6 of Cups. It's just like past fears, limitations, maybe some painful endings that you went through that still kind of get triggered here and there, right? But you challenge those beliefs, you challenge those thoughts. They're just thoughts, right? 8 of Swords is just in your head. It's not real, it's not reality, it's not fact, it's fiction. So here you are, you're persevering, you're not giving up, you're bold, you're persistent, and yeah, I just see you're really proving it to yourself that you are capable, you are more than capable, you are deserving, and you are worthy of this. Your hard work's paying off, my friend. Hard work is paying off. So this is your reading to say, keep it up. You're doing amazing. And it will get easier. It will get easier. Okay. Comment down below what this is about. Comment down below. Let me know how it resonates. Private readings are also available in the description box. And I will see y'all later, Aries. Have a wonderful day.